Look, man, I'm the one they all fear. I was the man of the year last year. Now I'm the man of the year for the second year straight. Like nobody don't compare. And now I'm sitting on the top and I'm looking straight down. Like holding, is anybody there? Shut down Malia, shut down Iceland. Oh my God, this is not fair.
Welcome everybody to a brand new podcast. قد صرنا مش عاملين بودكاست أحمد؟
آخر podcast كان SummerSlam.
Yes it was. ما كان عنا شيء. كان عنا البودكاست والبريدكشن وعفوا البريدكشن والريفيو من بعدها ما عادش عملنا شيء because everybody got busy.
I think كمان عشان كده صار في pay-per-views كل أسبوعين so
كمان 100%. خلينا لكن نحكي عن Survivor Series. بدك نبلش بالومنز ماتش لأنه هو least important.
Oh, you're saying that in 2016.
Team SmackDown versus Team Raw. Who you got? Why?
I think حيكون Team Raw. لأن you're building up 4 of the 5 women there. You're بيقلان عندك Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, who now is apparently Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and Nia Jax. خاصة Nia Jax. You're building her up. So that's why I think the Raw women are going to win. Nikki Bella is not as important as she used to be. Sorry, Nikki, but you're just not. Becky Lynch has she's been booked weirdly for the champion. She's been booked the poor Alexa's classic round. But she has been booked great considering that they keep all the women on one level. But then who are the rest of the women on the SmackDown team?
Exactly. Who are the rest of the women on SmackDown?
Carmella.
Naomi.
She could. Naomi. She's. Naomi بيخلص شغلة بعد ما تفوت من الانترنس.
That's it, exactly. Do you have a prediction for the sole survivor or survivors?
Becky Lynch Charlotte Sasha, I think, are going to be the last 3.
ما بعرف. انا معك انه التيم راح يربح. وبعتقد يمكن السول سرفايفرز حيكونوا من تيم بغض النظر مين اخر وحده حتكون بتيم سماك داون، بس بعتقد بتيم را اخر 2 حيكونوا بايلي وساشا. So they يعملوا another match on Raw to determine the number 1 contender وتربح بايلي كلمة تلعب ضد شارلوت. Team SmackDown doesn't stand a chance. يعني أنا عم نحكي booking wise ما في كتير importance. يعني لو في كتير importance حوالين الانجل تبع الشامبيون كانوا عليه يحطوا باكي هي الفيس. ننتقل لك أنا
كمان هيك. Then Bailey, I think Becky wouldn't be hurt that much as the team lost. Specifically لأن Nikki is the captain.
تاني ماتش عنا اياه خلينا نحكي عن سنجل ماتش. نحكي دانيال براين، لا مش دانيال براين، شو اسمه؟ براين كندريك versus كاليستو. Raw versus SmackDown كمان على الكروزرويت ديفيجن كلياته on the line. Do you have a specific scenario in mind?
For me, I think like I'm pretty sure that Brian Kendrick's going to win. لأن بالنسبة للcruiserweight division, I've said this over the past few weeks, it's hard to move the cruiserweight division to SmackDown. لأن SmackDown has 2 hours of running time. Raw has 3 hours. We already know and Raw is struggling حتى مع الcruiserweight division sometimes بإنه تعبي هذا 3 hours. If you take all these faces and shove them to SmackDown, which already is running for 2 hours and is already, it's not crowded, but it could be doing better. You still have Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, or other guys who need to kind of be built up. When you take the cruiserweight division there, حتعبيها كتير وحتى cruiserweight guys aren't going to get enough time. Already they're hardly getting time on SmackDown on Raw as individual wrestlers or as individual characters. I think it'll be too hard حتى مع انه في هذا cruiserweight division show من بعد SmackDown, but I think if you move them to SmackDown you're going to crowd up SmackDown too much and you're going to leave Raw with too much open time.
Does your decision taking into consideration and you're keeping the IC title on SmackDown?
the Intercontinental Championship in mind.
ما بعرف أنا I think إنه كاليستو would won fuck English would win. آه، بس كرمال 205 لايف ما بعرف. I think انه اصلا هي بالزمانات كانت سماك داون هي الهوم اوف كروزر ويتس اذا ماني غلطان و they would get better time شوي اذا كان الاي سي تايتل راح على غير محل عشان قريت ريبورتس انه بدهم يعملوا يونيفيكيشن للاي سي تايتل واليونايتد ستيتس تايتل. I don't know why that's stupid بس انه يعني
بالنسبة لي I don't think they're going to unify the United States Championship with Intercontinental Championship. لأن أول شيء both titles have a very rich history خاصة ال Intercontinental Championship. It's honestly my favorite championship بكل ال WWE. يعني like if I were in the WWE ever I would want to win the Intercontinental Championship أكتر من ال World Championship أو Universal Championship. It has a very rich history ونفس الشيء لل United States Championship. I think if they combine it, it's going to be a historic moment, but it'll be sad to see both titles go away. That's why I don't think they're going to throw them away. غير هيك, I think the Cruiserweight Championship does not necessarily count as the minor title. كيف؟ لأنه it's more of a tertiary title.
طيب بدنا نحكي لك عن تاني traditional Survivor Series match اللي هو التاج ماتش 10 men tag match between Raw and SmackDown. Who do you got and why?
SmackDown. But as a Raw, as a SmackDown one, the women's match, which I highly doubt, then Raw. If they want to keep it like close, they want to keep it 1-1. They don't want to go for a sweep. But when it comes to, I think SmackDown is going to win here because the Raw tag teams can take the loss. They have kind of a more dysfunctional team. Even though their teams are kind of higher prestige or higher quality. So, عندك New Day, Enzo and Cass, Gallows and Anderson, مين كمان؟ Sheamus and Cesaro, ومين كمان كان الفيفth team؟
Is it bad? No, I couldn't care. I'm not يعني ماني كتير مهتم.
Four teams بزيادة.
هن الكلاب وانزو انكاس عندهم سيجمنت مع بعض. عندك ما بعرف نيو داي وفي سيزارو وشيمس
شيمس وسيزارو
4 teams. وبده يكون شيء فريق هيك like I don't know مين بعد فيه
Shining Stars are on Raw ما هيك؟
يمكن Shining Stars مش Shining Stars.
Yeah, Shining Stars. ربحوا من Truth و Goldust. مشان هيك ما تذكرنا it's Shining Stars.
Exactly.
But with SmackDown you have teams like American Alpha that needs to kind of be built up a little more. You know, Slater and Rhino are very fun and very over. You have a lot of teams. I think the SmackDown teams have a chance to beat the Raw teams. أكتر من the SmackDown women.
At least يعني for those who watch SmackDown كانوا مبينوا unified أكتر. يعني اوكي
كمان.
صح عندهم فاندانجو صح عندهم تايلر بريز صح عندهم هيث سليتر بس انه at least raw tag teams are not appealing as a big team.
I think
it really would serve nothing to a storyline انك تربح الرو تيم بس انه it would serve شوي سماك داون because انه underdogs و Heath Slater و he got kids و this whole shit.
Yeah, Heath Slater is the ultimate underdog story. But بالنسبة لي, I think Sheamus and Cesaro are going to get in each other's way, or the club are just going to abandon the team. Because they said it, they toned it. We're going to stab you in the back as soon as we get the chance.
Club. بس عندك شي prediction Soul Survivor بالtag team?
I think it's Slater and Rhino are going to be there at the end. I think the match is going to end with a gore. كيف مثل the same way it always does, yeah.
As usual. عندك ميز اللي ربح التايتل الجديد versus سامي زين. انت قلت لي off camera انه this solidifies certain theory انت حاططها. tell us about it.
أنا كان عندي something in mind. It all depended on whether or not, spoiler alert, Ziggler or Miz won on SmackDown. Miz won, which kind of gives me the idea that Daniel Bryan has been dying to trade him away. He already told him, if you lose this match against Ziggler, you're going to get traded away. If you lose the Intercontinental Championship, it's obviously a bigger reason to trade him away. So I think what's going to happen is he's going to lose the title. Somehow, some way, they're going to find a loophole and bring in Sami Zayn and give them the Miz. And the Zayn has been lost in the shuffle a little on Raw. You know, فيك تشوف كمان كيف Kevin just kind of flew away even though he lost the feud between them. Zayn just got stuck there. I think bringing Zayn to SmackDown is a great idea because there he has a bigger chance of thriving. Well, heck, they kind of played on it with both guys. I mean, we already know what Miz's problems with Daniel Bryan are. With Sami Zayn, you saw how Stephanie treated him. Keith, you remember that one episode like a week ago or last week on Raw, Keith, where she told him like, I don't know how you annoyed Mick Foley enough to do this. You're absolutely annoying. I don't like you here, Keith. So then it gives reason for Sami to take the Intercontinental Championship and go to SmackDown.
انا نفس الشيء اللي انت عم تحكيه بس شوي غير because بحس انه انا Miz is as good as a heel he is لازم يكون لازم يضل بسماك داون. they're lacking شوي heels يعني عم نحكي شيء new faces يكونوا heels وميز is up there يعني شيل لك هلا من براي و اي جي ستايلز ما في غيره يمكن يكون بالتايتل اذا كان هيل. هيدي 1 2 اذا ماي ثيوري انه اذا راحت الكروزر ويت ديفيجن كلها راحت على سماك داون ساعتها عندك الاي سي تايتل بيعبي لك وقت واتس برستيجيوس اكثر من الكروزر ويتس. فهمت قصدي؟ يعني انه الكروزر ويتس انه ما بعرف عم بحسه انا كيدز ما في اكشوال ستوري لاين لحتى تعبي فيها وقت. بس انا اي سي تايتل فيك تعبي فيه وقت. في عندك كثير كونتندرز برو في عندك كثير اشياء ممكن تعملها بتو تايتلز خاصة اذا انت عندك people with like Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho etc etc هول جايز بدك تعطيهم كمان main event time او precious time on TV. ما فيك تحطهم كلياتهم هول كل الاشخاص بس بتو تايتلز unless بدك you wanna play hot potato with the titles. هيك عم بيعملوا من الومنز تايتل لانه كل شوي بيعطوها لحدا. اوكي هلا كنا حكينا عن 4 ماتشز حنحكي عن الفيفث وان. عندنا التراديشنال Survivor Series match between the men of SmackDown and Raw. احمد who do you got and why?
For me هذا أصعب ماتش لتعطيه an actual result لأن you know the women's match it's kind of there's a team with better players on each team except for this one. كيف لأن you know Kevin Owens you've got AJ Styles and I'd give the advantage to AJ Hunt. You got Chris Jericho and son compared to him there's Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose gets the edge. Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns gets the edge. Randy Orton and Seth Rollins are more or less equal but I'd give a little bit of an edge to Seth. Finally you have who مين بعد فيه؟
Braun or Shane?
The other Braun. I mean I don't think I need to say who has the edge on but I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I think with especially with Braun is going to be the whole turning point. With this match, you either want to establish Raw as like this is a flagship show. They won. Oh, you want to kind of solidify SmackDown a little more and give them the win. Especially the whole series stands on this.
أنا حتى لحديت هلا نحن we are recording. I have so much in mind about this match. Like في كذا point. Like we're gonna know إنه حيلعبوا على الانجل between كيفن وكريس جيريكو. Okay. كلنا عارفين at some point حيلعبوا على الانجل إنه all 3 Shield members are إنه at the ring at the same time. عشان هيك ما عطوها كتير وقت برو. يعني دين أمبروز actually ما حكي شيء ما عمل شيء. He just
Punch Jericho.
100%. Okay, مثلا problems. Who's gonna pin Roman Reigns? Or who's gonna pin Braun Strowman? هول two wrestlers are booked as monsters. Roman Reigns Superman بس إنه هذاك monster. مثلا شين ماكمان هل حيكون هو السترونج لينك ولا الويك لينك؟ شو دور إلزورث حيكون بالماتش. I have like so much going on بس لحديت هلا يعني أكتر من 50% من my prediction is towards the Raw team. بس at some point كنت قايل لهم اياها للشباب هذاك اليوم. Like I don't know why, but it fits so very much. It's either one of two situations. وان شاء الله اذا صاروا بكون انا واحد من الناس اللي كتير شاطرين بالبريدكشن. يا اما خلال الشو اوكي، يا اما بنهاية الشو بيكون سيث واحد من السول سرفايفرز وبيجي تريبل اتش وهي كوست تيم راو ذا ماتش just to expand on the storyline that انه كل شيء ميك فولي وستيفاني do كمان fuck grammar again.
That would be very interesting, I think.
هيدي 1 و2 عطيتها كمان مثل فليب سايد لها انه يجي كيف شين مكمان بقلب التيم الاولاني يجي تريبل اتش اتاك سيث رولينز او وات ايفر، او مثلا لاست مينيت كول لك انه نحن ما حنقيك وي جات تريبل اتش بالماتش. بس بعتقد لك انه هيدي بعدت شوي، كان لو عملوها بلاست رو كانت مينينغفول، بس انه كانت الفكره منها انه سيث وذ كوست تريبل اتش ذا ماتش انه بتصير 1-1 ساعتها بيعملوها مثل شيء يعني بيوسعوا الانجل اكثر. بس غير هيك غير هو اثنين سيناريوز لحد هلا I got Team Raw.
There's an idea, I think, and I hope not, but I think Ellsworth is gonna cause Braun's elimination.
Ooh. Ooh.
It does sound like something that only Ellsworth can do somehow.
طيب وعندك ببالك هي سول سرفايفر؟
مين؟ Oh, it's Soul Survivor. Kevin Owens is going to be one of the survivors, I think. Seth Rollins. Roman. Yeah, Seth, yeah, Roman. بركي حتى all three. But then they kind of implode into each other. If keep somehow they caused مثلا Roman and Seth cause the elimination of Kevin and then the match goes on. It's gonna be Kevin and one of them, or somebody on SmackDown is just gonna put them out and then SmackDown wins. I think AJ is gonna be one of the survivors. Possibly Dean. If إذا بدهم يخلوا أربعة وخلوهم مثل a big explosive. If who can get along better? Find out in 2 seconds when something happens. But
نوصل لاخر ماتش عنا اللي هو شو التسمية اللي طلعوها عن البيبر فيو؟ Fantasy Warfare just got real.
Fantasy Warfare just got real. هيك شيء.
اوكي براك لازنر versus جولدبرغ. شو رأيك بهذا الماتش؟ مين برأيك حيربح؟
Brock.
Let me rephrase this. How long will it took Brock Lesnar to beat Goldberg? كمان انت لاحظت my grammar sucks. I just how long it took.
عادي.
اوكي قد ايه برأيك حياخد وقت بروك ليزنر لحتى يغلب جولدبرغ؟ كم جيرمان؟ ولا we're not having this discussion?
I don't think Goldberg's going to be destroyed. I think it's going to be a fairly equal match على القليل for the first 5 or 10 minutes. I think the match could last anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. But it is going to feel like a disappointment. I think. At least for me, Brock Lesnar is extremely boring. You know, he's fun, he's enjoyable as the character of the indestructible beast, the Conqueror, Brock Lesnar. But, you know, I don't find the character fun because he's invincible. He's basically Roman Reigns on steroids. Ooh, you know, I think Brock is 100% going to win. And they're going to go for the equals thing where Brock is going to destroy Goldberg and everything. Otherwise, Goldberg is a one-time thing, and they're not going to let him win over Brock, who has a lot of momentum, which, again, will not be used to push anybody. That's for all you people theorizing that Samoa Joe is going to beat Brock Lesnar or Shinsuke Nakamura. Not going to happen. ممكن الماتش يطول if they fight, if they like have an indestructible fight and they destroy the ring or rip out everything or go fight in the audience, then the match will really feel great. But I don't know if they're going to do that. Especially with Brock, with the stories you heard about him not wanting to do amazing stuff and shit. Like, Millie Aludin, at least in the podcast, مع Stone Cold.
Man, أنا I have like so many theories about this. وأكتر وحدة make sense اللي هي أكتر وحدة boring، أكتر وحدة predictable، أكتر وحدة make sense in a way that doesn't make sense because every Brock Lesnar match is مثل ما أنت قلت is boring، ما عم بيكون في good stuff، ما عم بيكون في اشياء entertaining. So بحس
squash match.
so basically اللي بحس انا انه اوكي براك لازنر يبلش الماتش تبعه بالبيس تبعه اكيد. اوكي they will test powers وخبريات وبراك لازنر will dominate و like few Germans وبس at the point when انه جولدبرغ يعمل هيك ريتيرن وانه مثل كومباك والكراود جت انه behind جولدبرغ، ما هول الجلاس ريفريز واحد منهم بيوقع وبطل يفيق وهي لو بلوز مثلا جولدبرغ او شيء وخلاص هي بنزهم وخلصت خبريه انه هي وان ارتكب، بس انه انت ما عملت جولدبرغ ويك.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think
عندك more boring سيناريو انه انا هذا الماتش يعني
absolutely اللي خايف منه انا انه the match just انه Goldberg just gets destroyed or the match is over in like 10 minutes 5 minutes.
anyways هذا كان كل شيء لل Survivor Series prediction. I've been calling it SummerSlam for the past week، ما بعرف ليه. كل ما احكي عن Survivor Series بقول لك شو رايك بSummerSlam would be okay. Survivor Series would be ان شاء الله تكون شيء exciting. احمد thank you انك قطشت your daily schedule on a late notice لحتى تكون معنا بالبودكاست thank you.
One thing, may I go for a cheap plug?
as many as you want, man. تفضل.
Okay, for anybody who has been watching Fury Fries, يلي ما بيعرف Fury Fries, it's the gaming channel that I used to work on. It's going to be making a return soon after a few months of not doing anything. We have some really cool stuff planned. So if you guys are interested in video game content or gaming content or just YouTube channels overall, I would advise you to take a look at it. And don't forget ENC Show every week where Emil and Sharbil analyze the SmackDown and Raw. That's 2 cheap plugs for the price of one.
ماشي bro. Thank you عن جد for everybody watching, like thank you for watching see you بالريفيو اذا كانت هذا الباي بير فيو كانت شيء منيح. ان شاء الله بنشوفكم بالريفيو لها. see ya.
Look, man, I'm the one they all fear. I was the man of the year last year. Now I'm the man of the year for the 2nd year straight, like nobody don't compare. And now I'm sitting on the top and I'm looking straight down, like, hold on, is anybody there? Shut down Malia, shut down Iceland, oh my god,